maybe we could drink together. I'll make a cocktail, you can make it with me. Maybe we could drink together. I'll buy ingredients and teach you how to use them. We can get drunk in the virtual world. The drinks are really good and you don't have to tip. You don't have to tip me, you don't have to tip me, you don't have to tip me, you don't have to tip. Max here from Baltimore Spirits, back again for a new, slightly different kind of show. So, of course, we just launched Finer Things, which is our review show where I review things that I love and kind of build it around a cocktail. We just did our very first episode on the Dead Rabbit cocktail manual. If you didn't check out that video, please go check it out. But you know, in that video, we make a lemon sherbet, and so now I have this bottle of lemon sherbet around, and I've been using it. It's about a week and a half old now, so I have about a week and a half to use the rest of it. And it turns out I want to put a lot more cocktails out there than I want to review things. So of course, Finer Things will continue, but we're also going to do this show, no tips required. That's just going to be a little more cocktail centric. And today I'm going to teach you how to do something else with our lemon sherbet. Now, if you missed that video, I will, if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to try and link it over there, or maybe over there, or maybe there's a link in the description or a panel at the end of the video. I'm not sure. I'm going to figure it out a few hours from now. But check it out. It's on YouTube. It's also on Facebook and Instagram if that's where you're watching this video. Today, we are going to use this to build what I like to call a Sneaky Tiki. And it's worth your time. So let's get started. All right. Lemon sherbet, that's lemon juice, lemon peel, sugar. That ought to go well with gin. And I like a split-based cocktail. It's always a little more interesting. So why don't we do the gin, and we'll also do rum. Okay, and this is a BSC cocktail. So let's get a little funky with it, and maybe we split both of those bases with our Fernet. Beautiful. Now we have lemon juice, but why don't we get a little weird with the citrus, and why don't we get a lime? Okay, you know, actually, let's make this into lime juice. Better. Now we want some bitters, and some more bitters. Feeling pretty good about this, but let's just get real weird and put in some barley wine. And then just some stuff. Now that feels like a real cocktail. So, let's get to building. Full disclosure, this cocktail didn't appear out of nothingness. It is a highly modified version of a cocktail from the Dead Rabbit cookbook that I reviewed on the first episode of Finer Things, and also where we learned to make our lemon sherbet. So credit to them. There's a lot of things we changed for this, but certainly inspired by and a lot of proportions ripped from that recipe. So let's get started. We are going to build our drink, and we're going to start with our citrus. So we're going to start with said lemon sherbet, and we're going to do 3/4 of an ounce into our mixing glass. Next is the lime juice. Only 1/4 ounce of lime juice in here, and yes, there is lemon and lime juice in here. That's right, cats and dogs living together. Complete mayhem over here. It is 2020 after all. Full 3 ounces of our barley wine, the most eclectic ingredient in here for sure, and works remarkably well. So that's 1.5 ounces and 3. Big part of the puzzle. 3 shakes of each of our bitters, so 3 shakes Angostura, 1, 2, 3, and 3 shakes Cardamom Bitters, 1, 2, 3. We're going to do 1/2 ounce each of our base alcohols here. So we'll start with Shot Tower Gin. 1/2 ounce Shot Tower Gin. Next, Dark Rum. I do recommend something on the sweet side, but something with character is always better in my drinks than something that's bland. And 1/2 ounce of Fernet, which is really going to complicate the profile in here, make it a very interesting and really wonderful drink. 1/2 ounce of Fernet as well. We're going to stir over ice. 99% of the times you want to shake a cocktail with fresh juice in it. We are not going to do that. We are going to stir because there is a carbonated mixer in here. There's also very little fresh citrus juice. Most is the sherbet. So don't be shy with the ice. When you're stirring a cocktail, you don't want it to be loud. You don't want the ice to be clanking around. You really want it to be smooth and quiet. The idea is to cool the drink off, really without chipping the ice and getting a lot of ice bits in there and diluting your drink too much. You want to keep it strong and just get it very, very cold. So I'll let that do its thing for a second while I ice my glass. Only picking the finest ice cubes I have to choose from. Slide one more in there. All right, strain over ice. Very carefully if you're me and you're not using a real strainer. Very nice. And for garnish here, this really is a tiki drink at heart. The original drink out of the Dead Rabbit cocktail book is called the Tween Deck. Ours is called the Sneaky Tiki because you're not really sure that the recipe that you put in here is going to end up with an island drink profile, but it really does. So strawberries, fresh berries here. We're going to shove some blackberries in there and a little pineapple leaf that I ripped off of an unripe pineapple in my kitchen. Try and get all that to stay. And of course, my favorite thing in the world, fresh nutmeg to garnish. And there you go. That is a treat for a drink. Please enjoy. And I'll see you back at the desk. That was worth your time. Hope everybody had a great time. Hope everybody enjoys the drink. If you do make this drink, post it to social media, post, story, whatever. Please tag us in it. If you feel like hashtagging HowIBSC, that'd be awesome. But tag us in it so I can see your beautiful work. I'd love to share it. We love people making cocktails at home. It's one of our big projects. The bar is where you make it. Cheers, everybody. I'll catch you next time.